Okay, this one should work, hopefully work really well if I can somehow do it the right way. It's a little bit challenging, in other words. I've done something like these before, and you do need a bit of, it takes a little bit of time to get it looking good. So hopefully I can make this one look a treat. It's got a lot of potential. Going to leave out the contrast. Going to make it really light. We've already done that. Ah, silly. Let's see what we have. We have it here on the bed. It is, I'll just peel it off. It is You Make Me Smile Chiwa Dip. So this is a holographic. As you can see, it's nicely shining in the light. So this is a holographic sticker. So we're going to do something with it. Hopefully we can make it look into something good. So we're just going to make it into a movement piece. So it's not as sticky as what you'd expect. I decided not to mount it on a piece of paper. I figured it would probably look better if I just moved it with my hand. It doesn't stick very strong now anyway, like it was on the street light pole or the traffic light pole, but that looks really quite nice actually. We'll try another one, but the color, it looks like the shininess is really working. It's working well in the sparkly sense. We're just going to leave it on the glass like that and try again. So it's just a little bit sticky. Trying to just move it. A little bit tricky. Movement is notoriously difficult to control. Yeah, that looks interesting. We've got the sticker, basically we've got the sticker and you can see the full thing. So we're going to, sorry, I can't explain myself, folks. So I'm going to enlarge this along the horizontal and make it into a nice mirror image. So I'm wondering if we're going to try and do it again. So I'm just trying to think how I'm going to make it. What did we just do? What did I just change? I changed something. Whatever, we're just going to do another one, another piece. I don't know what I changed, folks. I changed something. I changed it to copied paper, which might indeed turn out a little bit better than what I had it on before. That looks really quite nice. Thinking we're going to use this, maybe use this one to enlarge out that way. We might do that. Maybe we could darken it a little tad, unless we can do another version, or we're going to just stick with, pardon the pun, stick with what we've got. So, trying to see 200% one way and the other way. The vertical's going to be less than 200, so we're going to make the vertical 150, and the horizontal, I'm thinking, will stay stuck on 200. So we're just going to see what else we can do to make this I think that's good enough. Sorry about the camera shake. This is a very nice looking sticker anyway. Must have cost the person who made it a very a lot of money to produce it. So it's very expensive. It looks like very expensive material and printing. Obviously, some people just love to make stickers, just like I make photocopier art. So we're all different, and we all have our talents, and we all got to use our talents and make a use for them. But it's a real shame that people spend good money on materials and it only ends up on a street light or a traffic light pole. You don't see anything come to fruition. It's just, I think it is a labour of love for people who make stickers to just have them displayed in public places on poles and shit, instead of having. I'm actually thinking we could do a better job of this. We need to do some more movement. It's not good enough, folks. I'm wondering which one we're going to use. We're going to use that one as our movement piece. This one here, we cut off much of the face. I think we need the face in the image, so I think we've got to reduce some of that enlargement. We've got to take some of that enlargement out, so we're going to make it maybe 150 this way as well. So I'm just going to put it back where it was. But basically, it just seems like a waste of talent when everything just becomes street. You know, street art is good, but it's just a shame that a lot of talent gets wasted. They don't make money out of it. They don't get recognised. It just seems hopeless, street art. But street art but maybe there's something good out of it being street, because it has a certain flavour to it that posh art gallery type outfits don't have. So I guess, you know, it's street art, it's for a reason. So sorry, folks, if I just discredited something that a lot of people actually love, because street art is I guess it has that flavour. If it wasn't on the street, it wouldn't be the same. So I wonder if we're going to use this like that. I don't know if we're going to move it or keep it like that. Wondering if we're going to maybe just enlarge it a little bit bigger. But basically, I just see it's a shame that really talented people can't get recognised. They can't make a living out of it. You know, it's just a shame that I really am upset that a lot of really talented people these days don't get a break. I don't know if street artists want to be just street artists, or if they actually want and crave recognition. Like I know for a fact I am a person who has always wanted to be recognised as an artist. And I've done a lot of street-like work myself. Like I've been using public photocopier facilities for on and off for most of my life, and I still occasionally rock up to a library with a phone and start shooting my demos at a library or anywhere else a photocopier can be found. So there is a street element to my own work. So why did I criticise it? Sorry, folks. What an idiot. But, you know, it has a certain flavour to it that if it was too controlled, it probably wouldn't be the same. So there's pros and cons for both street and recognised artwork and artists. So yeah, the street feel, yeah. But I guess if you become a rich and famous artist, you may not be able to be. Oh no! Look at Banksy. Banksy's a good example. He's actually been officially recognised, and he still keeps the street aesthetic. So being recognised and being street can indeed be compatible, which is really cool. I don't know why I didn't think of using Banksy as an example. He's incredible how he hides his identity and he still manages to create art in public places, albeit on walls, and his works can fetch millions of dollars. People have been known to cut slabs out of walls that bear his art. So yes, Banksy's a great example of how street art can still be street and still be recognised, however much it's risky if his identity gets divulged. But that's part of the mystique of Banksy. So Banksy's an interesting character. So yeah, it goes to show it can happen in certain circumstances. So yeah, Banksy, incredible artist. So let's see how we go with this. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. I think that's how we're going to have it. It's probably not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. I think now we can call it quits.